Welcome to solverfy.
So problem 14 is about the flow of blood in the kidney. So if we let this little bean be our kidney. Okay, so this is the kidney. Blood is gonna sort of enter and exit here in this little like indent portion of the kidney, right? And this little area is called the hilum. Okay, so that's the hilum. And so, of course, the blood supply starts with the heart at the aorta, and then it'll branch into our renal artery. And renal, right, so this means pertaining to the kidney. So, of course, this is our kidney artery because this is the kidney. All right, and then similarly, they're going to end here with the renal vein. Right, so it's the kidney vein, and it'll head back to the inferior vena cava, right back to the heart. So these are sort of coming from the heart and to the heart. And one thing to note is that kidneys have these sort of pyramids in them, right? So I'll just draw a couple. They have quite a few. Okay, and they'll play a role in sort of the construction of all these arteries. So the renal artery is gonna initially branch out into segmented arteries, right? So it's just a sort of like arbitrary splitting off into each direction. Okay, that will be our segmented. And those are gonna split as well. Okay, so the splitting of the segmented renal arteries is going to split into the interlobal, right? And so this again is just like a branching mechanism to sort of get some of these towards these pyramids, okay? So the next thing we have is the interlobal. All right, and then this is going to sort of start to hug our pyramids, right? It's going to start to wrap right around the edges. Okay, and those ones that sort of start to hug the pyramids there, those are the arcuate. Arcuate. And of course, these have to continue to branch as that's the sort of the name of the game here, which are going to form the cortical arteries. Okay, and so those just sort of look like these little lines kind of coming out, right? So that's why we say they radiate. So these are our cortical arteries, which are radiating, and those as well are also going to branch off into even smaller little guys, which this picture does not do justice of. Okay, but then that even smaller one are the arterioles. Okay, so the arterioles. And then from there, they enter the nephrons. So you'll be happy to know that there's no more branching. It gets no smaller. And the veins actually all sort of follow the same path and have the same name. So there's the atrial artery, and there's going to be the atrial vein as well, right? And there's the cortical artery, and there's going to be the cortical vein. The only real difference here is that there are no segmented veins. Okay, and so if we sort of follow that path, we'll see that the letter choice we want for this one is B.